Our levee system has failed. We need a lot of help.
Have now discovered 14 dead bodies at the Memorial Hospital in eastern New Orleans.
A family of 4 I saw drowned in their living rooms. They couldn't afford to evacuate. They didn't want to evacuate because they were afraid of looters coming into their homes. And they've been sitting rotting in their living rooms for the last 5 days.
We got the whole coastline destroyed. I'm out here starving.
The disastrous conditions that prevailed, that destroyed the infrastructure over an area the size of Great Britain.
I mean, you're talking about such a swath of a region here. It's just hard to listen to that and to have to talk about that, and no doubt it'll be never ending.
Don't tell me 40,000 people are coming here. They're not here. It's too doggone late. Now get off your asses and let's do something, and let's fix the biggest goddamn crisis in the history of this country.
The anger is just white hot. You can feel it. And every night we've been hearing politicians on television saying, you know, well, I understand your frustration. And a man came up to me the other day and said, you know what? We're not frustrated. People aren't frustrated here. People are dead.
How can it be that hundreds and hundreds of thousands of victims have not received any food and water more than 100 hours after Katrina hit?
Are you prepared for another hurricane in that region, or God forbid, a nuclear or biological attack, which we're told could happen at any time?
Sir, you're not telling me.
Those bodies that are there.
Sir, you're not telling me you just learned that the folks at the convention center didn't have food and water until today, are you?
The federal government did not even know about the convention center people until today.
Everybody who pays taxes watching me tonight and watching you tonight wants to make sure their dollars are not being wasted and going to cronies.
There was a body on the streets of this town yesterday being eaten by rats.
Got the contractor, but I could only work with the amount of money that I have, you know, and I don't know if I have enough. People gave me a few things like chairs and stuff. Girl was throwing them away, so I asked if I could help. So that's all I have.
Sinking ships around us. I can't believe she even found a way inside to drown us. I'm not so sure anymore what's next, or if there's anything left for us. What will we find inside of the wreck? Yeah, we both know it's all just washed away. Where do you go? What do you do when all you have left is hanging on you? Where do you go and what do you do when you lose everything you ever knew? Shine a light into it and shoot a cannon through it. Spill it all and hope you find a way to make it through it. 'Cause down is up and up is down, and love lies dying on the ground. You find a line that's in the sand and figure out who drew it. I'm not quite sure anymore what's next, or if there's anything left for us. What will we find inside of the wreck? Yeah, we both know it's all just washed away. Where do you go? What do you do? All you have left is hanging on you. Where do you go? What do you do when you lose everything? Broke the ring around it, and I can't think about it. I can barely start to even wrap my head around it. 'Cause down is up and up is down, and love lies